The 2024 Grammy Awards have come and gone, leaving behind the usual excitement and controversies that will keep traditional and social media buzzing for the next few weeks. However, there's one standout moment that is bound to fuel endless discussions in the media world: Jay-Z's passionate remarks. In his bold style, the Encore rapper expressed his thoughts, saying,
"He has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work."
Known for not shying away from controversy, Jay-Z's statements have raised eyebrows and sparked speculations about potential impacts on Beyonce's career, something she has diligently worked for over the years. So fasten your seatbelt and get ready for a wild ride, because what's about to unfold is truly mind-blowing.
Never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
The 66 Grammy Awards dazzled with glitz, glamour, and fantastic music as the stars of the music industry were honored for their outstanding performances over the past year. While the night was filled with memorable highlights, one particular moment stole the spotlight: Jay-Z's outspoken remarks at the Recording Academy. The billionaire rapper, accompanied by his daughter, Blue Ivy, took the stage amid applause to receive the award. Many anticipated a standard thank you speech, but Jay-Z had other plans. He began by recalling the 1989 Grammys when Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff boycotted the event due to the rap awards not being televised. The rapper also shared his own decision to boycott the 1998 Grammys, expressing discontent over DMX not being nominated despite successful albums that year. Jay-Z's speech took a turn as he conveyed love while dropping truth bombs, emphasizing the need for the Recording Academy to get it right. He implied a discrepancy in the nomination and selection process, suggesting bias or favoritism over performance-based recognition. The uneasy calm in the auditorium mirrored the weight of his words. The rapper then turned the spotlight on his wife, criticizing the Grammy Awards for consistently sidelining her in the Album of the Year category. With humor and candor, he pointed out Beyonce's unmatched Grammy count and her absence from the most coveted award. Just when it seemed Jay-Z might wrap up, he unleashed more truth bombs, acknowledging potential feelings of being robbed by some attendees. He hinted at certain artists not belonging in specific categories, amplifying the uncomfortable laughter in the room. The rapper encouraged those overlooked to persevere, urging them not to limit their aspirations to awards, but to continue entertaining their fans. As Jay-Z concluded, emphasizing the importance of showing up in life, his message extended beyond the Grammys. He motivated artists to pursue accolades until they are recognized as the best in their fields. The rapper's words resonated, providing a powerful call to action for those striving for recognition.
Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
Beyonce, who won Best Dance/Electronic Album, was celebrated for her remarkable achievements, totaling 32 Grammy wins, the most by any artist. Despite her numerous accolades, fans questioned the Grammys' consistent oversight of her in the Album of the Year category. Critics had long accused the Recording Academy of bias against artists of color, a sentiment Jay-Z's speech seemed to echo. The aftermath of Jay-Z's speech was a whirlwind of reactions. Some praised him for speaking not just for himself and for his family, but for artists who had faced similar situations. Yet criticism emerged, with some deeming Jay-Z's remarks as tacky, questioning Blue Ivy's Grammy win for her contribution to her mom's song, and suggesting that Jay-Z should be content with the family's existing Grammy success. Differing opinions surfaced regarding Beyonce's 32 Grammy wins. While some hailed her as deserving, others contended that other artists were more worthy, but continually overlooked. A debate arose on whether Beyonce's lack of Album of the Year wins was a deliberate choice by the Recording Academy or a reflection of the collective quality of her albums. Jay-Z's bold words prompted discussions on potential repercussions. Some speculated that Beyonce might face Grammy snubs in the future due to Jay-Z's outspokenness. while others considered the devoted Beyhive, Beyoncé's fan base, as a formidable force that would shield her from any negative impacts. The Grammy Awards night, despite Jay-Z's remarks, showcased the triumphs of Taylor Swift, who secured the Album of the Year for the fourth time in her career. Swift's achievements, including the monumental success of her The Eras tour, ignited discussions comparing her to Beyoncé and adding fuel to the ongoing debate about the Grammy selection process. The controversy drew parallels with a past incident involving Kanye West and Taylor Swift at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. Kanye infamously interrupted Taylor's acceptance speech, asserting that Beyoncé deserved the award. The incident triggered widespread backlash against Kanye, with many condemning his lack of basic human decency and consideration for Taylor's special moment.
I'll let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Interestingly, in the aftermath of the 2009 incident, Beyoncé, despite benefiting from Kanye's defense, did not publicly support him. Fans expressed disappointment in the power couple, expecting them to come to Kanye's defense. The lack of support from Jay-Z and Beyoncé fueled public criticism and intensified the decade-long feud between Kanye and Taylor. As fans analyzed the parallels between Jay-Z's recent criticism of the Recording Academy and Kanye's 2009 outburst, some highlighted perceived hypocrisy. Criticism centered on Jay-Z's failure to credit Ice-T for the hook in 99 Problems, and Kanye for his contributions to Jay-Z's hits. Fans argued that Jay-Z's past actions contradicted his current stance on deserving recognition. The echoes of the 2009 incident resonated in reactions to Jay-Z's recent remarks, with some fans suggesting that he was recreating an embarrassing moment. The debate intensified, with opinions divided on whether Jay-Z's outspokenness could jeopardize Beyoncé's legacy, regardless of her future Grammy wins. While fans acknowledged the potential impact of Jay-Z's criticism on the Recording Academy, they expressed concern that it might be a double-edged sword for Beyoncé. If she were to win Album of the Year, critics could dismiss it as a response to Jay-Z's rants, rather than a genuine recognition of her talent. The ongoing debate signaled the complexity of navigating the dynamics of awards recognition and the intricate relationships within the music industry. Critics of Beyoncé within the Black community may argue that the Recording Academy's decision to award her Album of the Year was an attempt to save face and avoid another embarrassing moment. They might suggest that the Academy felt compelled to give her the prestigious award to prevent further controversy. These critics could claim that, in a fair competition without influential industry players' interventions, Beyoncé might not have secured the award. They also assert that Beyoncé's victory could be attributed to the assumed entitlement mentality of her husband, Jay-Z. The Recording Academy consists of 11,000 independent members who vote based on specific criteria, but they are also human beings with emotions. Critics may argue that pressuring or badgering voters into selecting a particular artist, as they perceive Jay-Z to have done, compromises the sanctity of the Academy. Some critics could view Beyoncé's omission from the awards as a cautionary signal to other artists, advising them to be cautious with public statements that might compromise the Academy's integrity. They may argue that bullying award shows will not promote diversity, but instead result in marginalized communities being pushed out of opportunities. These critics contend that recognition should be earned, and Beyoncé's work should speak for itself, rather than relying on awards for validation. Commenters expressing skepticism might argue that money, fame, and family are already abundant in Beyoncé's life, and that the Grammy for Album of the Year is unnecessary. They might contend that the number of Grammy Awards does not determine the quality of an album. These critics believe that Jay-Z should have refrained from speaking out, as Beyoncé's success is evident through her global fan base, which in their view is a more genuine measure of achievement than any award. However, the passionate fan base known as the Beyhive disagrees with the critics, asserting that Jay-Z's defense of Beyoncé was justified. They argue that Jay-Z's words are unlikely to influence the mature and independent decisions of the 11,000 Academy voters. The Bay Hive believes that the drama between Jay-Z, Beyonce, and the Recording Academy will unfold naturally, and they await the developments with keen interest. In conclusion, the aftermath of the Grammy Awards has sparked debates among critics and fans regarding Beyoncé's Album of the Year win, with contrasting views on the role of Jay-Z's comments, the significance of awards, and the integrity of the Recording Academy. The unfolding drama continues to capture the attention of those watching the dynamics between artists, industry players, and prestigious award ceremonies. While many dedicated fans continue to support Beyoncé regarding her as a queen in the music industry, a newer generation of individuals holds different opinions. Some express dissenting views, with one person stating, "Beyoncé is almost 50 years old. It's time for her and Jennifer Lopez need to let these young new artists to shine." And another adding, "Jay won't be getting any more awards. Bey may not get any more either from the Grammys. If she do, it'll be a pity award. After what he said, she'd probably feel embarrassed when accepting it." Now we'd like to hear your thoughts on this matter. Feel free to share your comments below. As we eagerly await more updates, remember to watch and subscribe for future videos like this one. Stay tuned for the latest developments.